Hi, good morning and welcome to my channel. So it's a Sunday morning, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of meal prepping for the week. Alright, so this week we're going to have some cauliflower cheese with roast chicken, some creamy mushroom chicken breast with salad, and some turkey burgers, again with cauliflower cheese. I'll be making some salad, some boiled eggs, and also some pasta for my daughter. My favorite Ninja. This is the one with the temperature probe, but I don't actually use a temperature probe. I do have a digital thermometer, which I'm going to show you. See, we've got, these are the bits that I'm going to be using for the Instant Pot. I think I got these from B&M, which is a packet of 2. These are from Amazon. To be honest, I'm not a big fan. Because we got these ridges inside, which is okay if you do like nuggets or chips, but anything that would be sticky, like the cauliflower cheese, I wouldn't personally use this because it's an absolute nightmare to clean. So these are from Amazon, Linus. These are actually my favorite. These are from Aldi's, I think. They were really cheap and cheerful. I got them ages ago. I'm pretty sure they will be back in stock at one point. And I really like these, to be honest, because you see you've got the ridges, but these are a lot easier to clean. And obviously I got the paper ones. I hardly ever use these. If we make cheese toasties, or we kind of like doing pizza bagels, which is like bagel, literally just toasty type of thing, then it does get messy because of the cheese, really difficult to clean from the silicones. So just going to be using these, but I won't be using these today. So probably going to be the red ones for the cauliflower cheese, and obviously the chicken will just go in the in the air fryer, but I'll show you bit by bit. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I'm back. So we've got the chicken ready to go. Let me just pop this in now. If you want to do a barbecue chicken, then what I suggest is do not put the barbecue sauce on until like the last 15 minutes maybe, because it will just burn. Anyway, so you got the chicken. It always has to be in the air fryer, in the Ninja especially, but I don't really know because haven't got the other one. But it goes breast down. So the chicken is just under 1.5 kilo. Obviously, if you've got a bigger one, you may have trouble getting it all in. Touch anything else. Okay, with the air fryer, press button. So it's the first basket. Put the first one. It's an air fry function, and we need 180 degrees. And it will be an hour. So what I tend to do, because I tend to forget stuff, so 20 minutes. Put it up to 30 minutes. So when it bleeps, then we're gonna flip the bird. Alright, and so make sure it's on 1 and make sure it's on air fry, and then press start, and our Ninja started to work now. So we can leave that. In the meantime, I'm gonna start doing the cauliflower cheese, so we'll be back in a tick. Alright, so we've got the cauliflower, frozen cauliflower in the silicone form, salt and pepper, and seasoning again, and oils. I sprayed it with some olive oil spray. So we're going to put this in the second basket. So what we're going to do is put number 2 on now, because we are working the second basket, and it's going to be on 200. So we're going to do air fry again. It's on 200, and we're going to be doing about, let's do it 20 minutes, and then we'll see, because obviously what we need to do is we have to put the cream and the grated cheese on the top of the cauliflower to kind of turn it into creamy. So I'll wait a little bit longer. So next is going to be the Instant Pot and the pasta. Alright, so we've got our Instant Pot out, and I already put the pasta in there. This is fusilli pasta, and it was about half a bag, so about 500 grams, half a kilo. I've tried so many recipes, and it's all measure this much water, but I think it always came out dry. So what I suggest is just cover your pasta, Make sure there is enough water, no pasta sticking out, otherwise you will end up with dry bit. Normally the recipe would say half the recommended amount of time, which is 5 minutes in this time. I find it's a little bit overcooked, so let's try 4 minutes today. So make sure the seal is on properly. So if you don't know, Instant Pot is a type of pressure cooker. I absolutely love it. Alright, make sure you put the seal on. And then what we do is pressure cook. And I always have it high. So let's do 4 minutes. Okay, and that should start cooking nicely. It's very easy, and not only that, because I've got the Ninja on the cooker, I would always have to like take it off. So I haven't actually used my cooker since Christmas. Alright, let's see how it's gonna turn out. Be back in a tick. Alright, the timer is up for the cauliflower. I actually had to shake it a couple of times. It's a little bit crispy. So in theory, oh, this is the Instant Pot, the bleep. In theory, you can turn it down to 180 and do it in 20, or maybe just shake it, or maybe reduce the time. Or if you don't mind them being crispy, I don't actually mind them being crispy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be putting some double cream over it and some grated cheese, and then pop it back for another 10 minutes. I'll try to do 180 this time. Alright, so let's see how it turns out. Alright, so 30 minutes is up for the chicken on 180. I'm just going to flip it and then put it on the same 180 for another 30 minutes, and that should be done. But I will obviously checking the internal temperature of the chicken before it's ready. Alright, our Instant Pot is also done. It's bleeped. So what I'm going to do, I'll press cancel because it's already started natural release, which you don't want. Cancel, and then open up the vent. You have to be very, very careful, because I know we are not supposed to be doing this, but when you undo this, you don't want to burn yourself. It's extremely hot. So just gradually open the pressure. Make sure there is nothing around that can get damaged by the steam. So I think what they say, especially because it's pasta, so it's starch. So anyway, so just keep doing this until the liquid knot goes down, and then I'm going to drain the pasta and see how it turned out. Okay, so this is our cooked pasta. So I did 4 minutes. So I did under. It's not an al dente pasta, but it's not overcooked either. So if you like al dente, it's probably not for you to make the pasta in the Instant Pot, because obviously it's harder to control the temperature, but we love it anyway. My daughter absolutely loves pasta. She can eat it every day, all day. Okay, so this dish is done. Next is going to be cauliflower cheese. It's going to be done. Okay, so I prepped the salad. I love these boards. These are from Amazon. I got them ages ago. Pyrex. They are glass. You can heat up the food in there as well. But to be honest, we just keep it as it's nice. So iceberg lettuce, I chopped it up, and I kept spinning it until it was almost bone dry. In these containers, they can last up to about 5 to 6 days. I noticed if they are not spun out properly. Alright, so this is the plain pasta and the cauliflower cheese. I had to stir it quite a bit at the end because some of the bits were a bit crispy. And because the cauliflower bag was a kilo bag, so I thought, oh, it's a frozen one, so I'm just gonna make the other half, just fry them in the air fryer. So I'm gonna do it again on 200. So second basket with a bit of oil, a bit of seasoning. I'll be doing 200 because I actually think I don't mind a bit of crunch. So fry 200. And let's do 15 minutes and see again what it's gonna look like. Alright, our chicken's got just over 14 minutes. Have a little peek. We're looking very good. Alright, so we'll be back in 15 and then gonna check the temperature of the chicken. Alright, it seems that the cauliflower that I roasted, leftover bits, and the chicken were done at the same time. So let's check the internal temperature of the chicken, which should be 73.9, so let's say 74 centigrade or 165 Fahrenheit. So So let's see if it reached 74. So this is my little digital thermometer, the Therm Pro. I really like it. You just literally press the button, it comes up. Centigrade, there might be a setting for Fahrenheit as well, but I tend to do centigrade. 74, so do it in the breast because that's one of the thickest. Alright, so the internal temperature is 76, so it's looking good. A little bit more, 83. Yeah, I would suggest just to do it in the thickest part of the bird, 78, 77. I think I'm hitting burn here. Anyway, so the bird looks like it's done. Yeah, so both of them are. So it literally took an hour in the air fryer. So what happens, I lift it out, but there is a lot of juices underneath the chicken. So let's say when I make roast potatoes, then I tend to use the juices and just mix it up and use it as instead of cooking oil, because it gives a really nice taste. But I'm not going to be saving it today because we are trying to cut back on carbs. That's why we are having salad and cauliflower. But obviously you can just have it with potatoes or rice, your chicken. And so next I'm going to be doing, I have to let this rest for a bit. Next I'm going to be doing the turkey burgers, which I actually mixed it up already. So it's 750 grams of minced turkey, 1 egg, seasoning. I'm not going to be putting any breadcrumbs or oat in there because obviously we don't really want extra carbs in there, but I don't know if it's going to bind together. I've got an egg in there, so we'll see. It may fall apart. I've never tried this recipe before, so I said we tend to put some bread in there, but I try to avoid it. So I'm going to turn these into burgers and pop them in the air fryer on 180 for about 12 minutes. Alright, and let's see how it turns out. With the turkey burgers, so what I did, as I said, 750 grams of turkey with seasoning and 1 egg. So turn them into 3 burgers. I sprayed the silicone liner, so it's actually both of them. What I'm going to do, I may actually give it an extra spray. Right, so extra spray. Okay, so I'm going to put both of them. So what you do is, alright, so 1 and 2, so press match. So if you want both baskets to be cooked for the same length of time, so press air fry, and it's going to be 180. Let's do 12 minutes. Okay, so the turkey burgers are looking good. I gave them another 5 minutes. In the meantime, I cut up the chicken, so we got the wings and the thighs and the drumsticks, and I shredded up the breast and also the back of the meat. I'm not quite sure what it's called. Chicken's back, I guess. So what I'm going to do, I put mushrooms on the top. The turkey burgers are done. They look pretty good actually. I think they needed about 20 minutes in the air fryer on 180. And I actually popped in the this is the chicken breast with the mushrooms, double cream and seasoning. Put it in for 20 minutes, and I'm also going to be making some hard-boiled eggs. So I actually, because I ran out of battery on my phone, so the meat and the mushroom is put in for on 180, and this one for the egg, it has to be really quite low, and my air fryer only goes down to 150 centigrade. So make sure that the eggs are all room temperature before you pop it in. So it's 150, and depending on how you like your egg, I tend to do it for 12 minutes, so we are halfway there. What you do, pretty much like pop your eggs, as many eggs you want to, you can fit in there, and pop it in. And yeah, so 12 minutes. So I will take them out. take the eggs out and put them in ice water, so that will be good with the salad. And the other one, the mushroom chicken on the left with the cream, I just put some grated cheese on it in about 5-6 minutes. Okay, so we are all done. The eggs are looking beautiful. So it was 12 minutes on 150, or the lowest you can go, maybe 145 in your air fryer. So we got the lovely chicken breast with mushrooms and cream, and I sprinkled some cheese on the top. And we've got our roast chicken, our roasted cauliflower cheese and pasta. And we've got our turkey burgers, and we've got our lettuce with the cucumber and peppers. So yeah, so this is our weekly meal prep. Yeah, so I think it's a great way to kind of get ahead of us a little bit, because it means that, you know, it took me about 2 hours to prep, but it will save me so much time during the week. So I think next time I will probably have to cook is gonna be on Friday. So all this food will be fine. That's what we tend to do. We never had any issues. When everything goes down, it's gonna go in the fridge. And yeah, so that's it really. Thank you so much for staying with me this morning. I'll try to edit this back so it's not going to be a very long video. Hopefully, if you've got any questions, then please drop, just put it down in the comment section. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. This is my first video, so hopefully I'll see you next time. And thank you very much again. Have a lovely day and see you again. Goodbye.